Imagine chaos outside, explosions getting closer, and you only have 10 minutes to build a shelter. No special tools, not even nails or a hammer. In this video, I'll show you how to turn everyday junk like blankets, sticks, or even plastic bottles into a life-saving hideout. Out of these 10 methods, number 7 has saved hundreds in real wars. So stay till the end. Building a shelter with wood and tree leaves. If you ever find yourself stranded in the middle of a forest, with nothing but your instincts, the first thing you need is shelter. A simple lean-to shelter can protect you from wind, rain, and even wandering predators. All you need are a few sturdy branches. Find or create a main support, like a fallen log. Then lean the other branches against it at an angle. Cover the frame with leaves, bark, or grass to make it water resistant. It's basic, it's essential, and in a post-apocalyptic world, it might just save your life. Using simple cloth tents, got a tarp or even a thick piece of cloth. Then you've got a shelter. With just a few sticks or ropes, tie it between two trees. Set it up at an angle to block the wind and keep the rain off. Shape it like a triangle lean-to, or even a closed A-frame, depending on the weather. In a world where nothing is guaranteed, a simple top could be your home for the night. Building an underground shelter with a shovel and sandbags. Sometimes, all you need is a shovel and a few empty sandbags. Find a dry, safe spot and start digging. Not too shallow. Go deep enough to stay safe from wild animals, rain, and cold. Once the hole is ready, reinforce the walls using sandbags filled with local dirt. Top it off with wooden planks, leaves, and stones to camouflage and protect it from water. It might take some time, but in a post-apocalyptic world, a hidden underground shelter could mean survival. Building a shelter with wooden pallets and fabric. If you have a bunch of wooden pallets and a thick piece of fabric, your survival is halfway guaranteed. Stack the pallets side by side to create sturdy walls. Then, build a simple frame using tree branches or metal poles, and drape the fabric over it. This shelter isn't just windproof and waterproof, it's surprisingly warm too. If you can, reinforce the top with plastic sheets or big leaves. In a broken world, simplicity can be your salvation. Turning a car into a survival shelter. If you found a working or semi-functional vehicle, that's a goldmine in the apocalypse. First, move it to a safe spot, behind a rock or inside a forest. Fold down the back seats and prep the interior for sleeping. Cover the windows with clothes or fabric to trap warmth and hide the light. If possible, bury the tires slightly to keep it less visible. With a few sticks and branches, you can even build a makeshift roof over the car to protect it from rain or harsh sun. In a destroyed world, your car isn't just transport anymore, it's your home. Building a shelter with thick plastic and rocks. To build a strong shelter with thick plastic and stones, you first need to find a suitable area. Lay the thick plastic sheets on the ground, and then arrange the stones around the plastic in a regular pattern to create a sturdy and resilient structure. This method helps you protect yourself in harsh conditions and build a safe shelter. Building a shelter with blankets and ropes. With rope and blankets, we can easily create a temporary shelter. First, tie the rope to two stable points, like trees or posts, then hang the blankets from the rope. These blankets form sturdy walls that protect you from wind and cold. This method is quick, simple, and will be highly useful in emergency situations. Building a wall shelter with stones and mud. To build a stone and clay wall shelter, first, gather strong and smooth stones. Arrange these stones to form a wall and use clay and earth as mortar between each stone. These walls are highly resistant to wind and rain, keeping you safe from the cold and other dangers. A sturdy wall shelter built easily from natural materials around us. Using a barrel or tank as a shelter. To create a shelter using barrels or tanks, first, find large metal or plastic barrels. Place them vertically and remove the lid to allow fresh air to enter. Fill the inside of the barrel with blankets or grass to retain warmth. These shelters are lightweight and portable, providing protection from rain and wind. Emergency shelter with cardboard, plastic, and tape. In the heart of the apocalypse, when the world collapses and all that's left is survival, you learn to build shelter with whatever you can find. Out here, all I had were some cardboard boxes, a plastic sheet, and a roll of tape. That's it. And yet, this is now my home. I turned the cardboard into walls to shield me from the cold wind. I pulled the plastic tight over the top to block the rain and dust. Then I sealed it all tight with tape. It might not be a castle, but in a world like this, This small shelter is priceless. Learn how to save yourself with nothing but scraps.
Now you can save yourself and your loved ones with just everyday items. But this is just the beginning. In the next video, I'll reveal a deadly post-apocalyptic trap most people fall into. Hit subscribe now, because this knowledge could literally be the difference between life and death.